Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a review of Titanfall 2. Today we're going to be going over the Titans in the game modes, the grappling system, personalization, why this game is way better than the first Titanfall, and why this game gets so much crap. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, first and foremost, we got attrition, where it's basically everything in Titanfall packed together into one game mode. We have Titans going around the map, we have bots going around the map, and we also have, of course, some players going around the map. It's a 6v6, there is AI, which is the bots I call them, and that's about it for attrition. Next we have Mixtape, which is Bounty Hunt, Last Titan Standing, Pilots versus Pilots, Attrition, Amped Hardpoint, and Capture the Flag all put together into one game mode, and all of these we will explain in a minute. Next we have Bounty Hunt, where you kill enemies to earn money, and at a certain point banks will appear and you put that same money into them, and the more you do that, the more money you will receive. Next we have Last Titan Standing, which is definitely on my top 3 game modes. This is where everyone spawns in as a Titan and dukes it out in 3 rounds. Next we have probably the worst game mode in Titanfall 2. I don't know why, man, but every game I play in, we get demolished by a clan of tryhards or just get unbalanced teams in general. This awful game mode is where you capture and hold a hardpoint to earn points to eventually win the game. After you capture it, you can then amp it to earn double the amount of points. But it's pretty trash anyway, so I wanna recommend playing it. Next we have Pilots vs. Pilots, which is also on my top 3 game modes. This is where there is no Titans or bots, just player versus player, baby. Next we have 8v8 Mixtape, where it is an 8v8, obviously, with game modes such as Amped, Trash Point, and Skirmish. Next we have the classic Capture the Flag, which doesn't really need explaining other than how it is on my top 3. Last but not least, we have Free For All, which is basically every player for himself, with the help of his Titan, of course, and thank God, no bots to get confused by. At least I think so. A quick side note is that all the ones I did not explain were basically temporarily put in the game, or basically just custom things you could do with the game. Alright guys, next in line is basically my opinion on the Titans in the game, because they definitely upped their game on the Titans from Titanfall 1, and I think it's very important to go over these, so let's get into it. Alright guys, these are the Titans in Titanfall 2. We got Ion, Scorch, Northstar, Ronin, Tone, and Legion. First up, we got Ion, and by the way guys, I'm not going to be reading everything that the Titan has, because you guys can just read it for yourself in the picture, but I'm should be saying my opinion on him. And Ion, he's not the best Titan, I would say, because the only thing that's good about him is his laser core. That laser is so overpowered. It can destroy Titans even when they're not in their doom stage, which is basically like their last life, you could say. It literally wrecks the Titans, and that's basically the only thing that's good about the about Ion. So I wouldn't recommend using him, but overall, he's alright. Alright guys, next we have Scorch, which is definitely a Titan you do see a lot. It's probably, you will see it every time you play a Titan mode in Titanfall 2. I would say, I don't play him a lot because I don't like his primary weapon, which is like the only weapon he has. You can only shoot like one grenade out of it, and it does a lot of damage. That's why you see him a lot, because he does a lot of damage over time. His flame core is definitely something that will do some damage, and I couldn't really say much personally because I don't really play him a lot, but overall, he is very good. Next we have Northstar, which is a Titan that you don't really see, but when you do see him, he's usually using his ultimate when he's hovering over you, which definitely does get you when you're not paying attention, and definitely does a lot of damage. But personally, I can't really say much because I haven't used them. Let me know in the comments if you have used them and if he's actually really good, because I may check him out in the future. Next we have Ronin, and this Titan does show up, and when he does show up, he is right in your face because he has a sword, and that's what most people use. Is they get up right up in your face, and that's how he is good. Like if the key to Ronin is to get in someone's face when they're in the Titan, and basically you could probably win. But if someone's smart and uses the double like boost, they can get away from you and then definitely does do damage to you. And they can pull out that electric smoke, which does do damage over time, which is definitely something you have to watch out if you do use Ronin. But personally, I don't use them. I'm more of a Titan that will come up in a minute. Next, we have my favorite, Tone, which he is a beast for some. He can be for a beginner player, intermediate player, an expert player, whatever player, because he is definitely a perfect Titan for everybody. As you can see in the bottom right under his name, his damage is 2 stars, his health 2 stars, his mobility 2 stars. He's basically the generic Titan in Titanfall 2. He has a nice alt, which is basically the Savage core I call it, but it's really the Salvo core. It came from a misread on my part, but I just go along with it now. He's definitely one of the best Titans in my opinion. You do definitely see him in Last Titan Standing, but there's a problem. If there's a full Titan of Tones, you probably won't win. Other than that, he is definitely my favorite and definitely one of the best in the game. Next we have Legion, the tank of Titanfall 2 and Titans. He has a powerful minigun which wrecks people, especially if you put the auto aim on, which is an ability I'm pretty sure because I've gotten wrecked by it when he's not even aiming at me. But I think his the bullets spread out so you can hit more, but I swear there's auto aim on this boy. But I don't really use them. As I said before, I only use Tone pretty much, and I've tried out like Ion and stuff, but Tone's definitely my most used Titan, and I don't use this one, but he's definitely one that you will see in this game. As you can see, the damage is 3 stars, which is crazy. And that's about it. Alright guys, let's get back into the gameplay and talk about the best thing to do in Titanfall 2. Grapple. Grappling is basically a fun movement system that makes you feel like Spider-Man every time. The range is great, the movement when you are grappling is perfect. You can shoot while you are swinging around, being so great, it made me want to talk about it. And obviously there are other pilot abilities, but games are about fun, right? So don't get me wrong, using it isn't just fun. You can use it to an advantage, and you will probably see me grappling around in this gameplay actually. It's that fun. Every single pilot class has the grapple on it, and it's just amazing. But the grapple isn't the only thing I want to talk about, even though I could go for this whole video. Personalization is also amazing in Titanfall 2. You can customize your pilot, your Titan, your gun, to a load of different colors. You have banners you can choose from, some with even special effects, even a little sticker you can put on the banner. I think mine is a lion that's on my banner right now. I don't know. Alright guys, of course, we have to get serious with why this game is better than the first one. First of all, the Titans are way better, with balancing a load of different unique Titans. Most of all, they finally have a mode where there is no Titans or bots, just players versus players like some players value, including me. Also, the auto pistol, which is probably the most annoying gun anyone can use, has been reworked as a boost which you get after a certain amount of time of playing and killing people in the game, obviously, and use for a certain amount of time, which helps a lot because pretty much what most players use as their secondary all the time in the first one. And it also makes me very happy that they did this. And let's look at why this game gets so much crap as in Titanfall 2. It's pretty simple, and the answer is because of the first Titanfall. Many people didn't like it for the reasons I explained earlier and many other problems with the game. Obviously, some enjoyed the game, but there was a much better competition that made Titanfall fall under the not so great games. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed my overview of Titanfall 2. Let me know in the comment section right below that like button your favorite parts about Titanfall 2 and even reasons why you don't like it. Don't forget to check out my other videos and subscribe, which will be available in the next scene. And I'll see you guys in the next video.